What up, world? How's it going? How's it going? Your boy looking kind of rusty today. But I really don't care how I get these messages out. Long as you guys get them, long as they stick with you, long as you get something out of the videos, that is what I care about. Long as it helps you in some form or fashion. But guys, man, what is going on? It's your man Big Seven here. We are back with another video. I am just I'm so ecstatic on what's been going on with my channel. I love you guys. I truly could say that I love you guys because it's because of you why I do it, and you guys have been really showing yourselves on my page and coming and showing the love. And I just pray to continue to grow, and I pray that we grow as people. So thank you. Continue to come on the channel, like, comment, subscribe, and show your boy some love, and leave comments and, tell me what you're going through. Thank you. It's really because of you why I do it. So without further ado, let's get to it. Guys, chosen ones. False has become the new real. I got my chamomile right here. I've been kind of under the weather, so if I'm sipping a little bit, you know why. Chosen ones. False has become the new real. Why do I say that? Because if you're actually real, people don't like you now. Too much real to people is the new false. Because people are so false and used to being false that if you're real, you're one of a kind. Sad today. That's how it is, but that's sad. People are pretending at such a high rate that when they run into someone like you, it's like you are a rare, a collector's item, a rare addition to what they got going on. They don't know what you are. They don't know how to take you, because real is not what's going on in this world today. False is. The sad part about false, though, false is a temporary thing. This is why you have a world that's in disarray, because false only lasts for a second. It's not something that can stick. You see what I'm saying? I got this little shirt on, man. But people are using false ways, false narratives, and false ways of living so much that they don't know what to do. They don't know how to really live without being false. So when you come along and you come telling the truth, and always doing what you say, being there on time, you're changing the narrative of what they feel is supposed to be going on. Society is teaching falseness and strength, but it's making people go into depression faster and faster. Why? Because the real people don't want to clutch on to fake false people. So when you encounter a real person and all you are is about false things, and you don't do a lot of the things that you say you're going to do, you start to lose those real people. See, then what happens after those false people connect with real people, right? They connect and latch on to real people. They love the energy But when that real person figures out you're false, that real person usually leaves. So now the energy has left. But now that false person has gotten addicted to your energy because they've never felt energy like it. But like I said in the beginning, false doesn't stick. It has nowhere to clutch onto. It can't stick to real. It slides right off of it. So those false people, they continue to be false people. But they see everything that real walk right out of their lives. That's why when you walk out of their lives, everything that they had that was supposed to stick starts falling off. That good job falls off of them. The nice car falls off of them. You know, everything that was real that you came with falls off. It can't stick nowhere. False can't stick to nothing. It can't stick to anything. So you see people going in depression, like I was saying. And we're going in depression because those false people are going into depression. Let me change that up. I'm sorry. But the false people are going into depression because they got used to that energy. So now they're chasing you, or they're chasing your energy. And now they look crazy because they're chasing that energy while trying to be false. You ever see people act like they don't need or want something that they actually need or want? This is what people are doing at a high clip today. Oh, I'm single because I'm single because I don't choose to be. I choose to be. I'm single because I don't want nobody in my space. They make up all of these false narratives of why they're single, but when they try to cope with that at night, all of the demons start rushing out. Everything starts running back to them because they know deep down inside they actually want somebody there with them. When they sit at night and watch Netflix, they wish somebody was there watching Netflix with them. Have you ever seen a person that wants a relationship try to go to the movies alone? Or have you ever done it? Yeah, it's not a good feeling because you sitting here telling people that you're okay with being single, you're okay with this stuff, knowing that you're really not. And then you try to do things that you're supposed to do with another person by yourself. And it puts on display even more of why you want somebody with you. That's all it does. It shows even more what you really want. But the society has taught us false is the new real. So people have to show their strength, so to speak. We have to show that we're strong by saying, oh, I'm by myself because I choose. Oh, I'm by myself. Like they got all of these reasons why they're doing stuff that they don't really want to do so they don't look like they're a joke. But really, that's making you look more of a joke because somebody comes along and they ask you, do you want this, this, and this, and that? Because your actions don't line up with what you're actually saying. You're sitting here saying, oh, I can do this all by myself. I don't need this. I don't need that. But your actions are showing that you're actually desperate for somebody to be there. Your actions is actually showing that you really are desperate for somebody to be right next to you. But yet you sitting over here trying to put on, because this is what society is teaching, people to look strong. Let's look like we big and bad when we really ain't got it together inside. Up here, we feel hurt and sad. But in our mind, we're telling ourselves, "Hey, nope. Let's try to push those feelings to the side." You can't push the feelings to the side because you're still gonna feel it. No matter if you try to hold on to those emotions or not show them, you're still feeling it inside. That feeling doesn't just go away. That's why you got a bunch of single people today. Because they're trying to keep up with society by telling themselves that I don't want this and I don't need this and I don't want this. But a year goes by and they looking at their lives and they're like, I still ain't got nobody here in this house. I still sip my wine at night by myself. I still go to the movies by myself. I'm over here at amusement park trying to get on a ride, and I'm in the line by myself. People at game night with their homies and their friends and they partner. You can't come to partners and friends game night because you don't have a partner. You don't have a friend. But you so strong and you want to be there next to your friends and chilling with your friends, having a good time, asking random questions to each other, playing little games, relationship games and stuff. You want to be there and a part of this, but you can't be there and a part of this because you too strong to admit that you actually want somebody. When false becomes the new real. Lies become the new truths. Doing nothing becomes the new something. It's why you see people they closing stuff in the house piled up for weeks, telling themselves that they actually clean up. Dishes piled to the sky, telling themselves that they actually do clean their house. Because all we do is we lie to ourselves about doing anything, which is sad. That's why our lives is so in disarray, because everything is a lie. I got this brand new job. No, you don't. You went and bought that nice little shirt and them nice pants to try to look like you got that brand new job. But you didn't get it. I got this nice house. Okay, but since you got it off the backs of someone else, they took it. So now you don't have that nice house. This is when the false becomes the new real. When you just looking the part and you're not being the part. That nothing that you're saying is sticking. It's not sticking. When the false becomes the new real. This is why this world is in disarray. How can you be real and fake at the same time? It don't go together. It don't mix like oil and water. So you can't. So you keep seeing people trying to be false while looking real. And there's no such thing. So it gets nowhere. It doesn't get off the ground. It doesn't go nowhere. You're still doing the same things. I was watching a video the other day, and there's so many people complaining. If you're complaining about something, how is that showing that you don't want it? When false becomes the new real. You sitting here complaining about this. I don't like marriage. I don't like this, and that. Yeah, I'm glad that this happened. I'm glad that. No, you're not. Because if you was truly glad. See, truly happy people that aren't false just go on with their lives. We don't sit here and explain how bad everything is with that thing. Because that's showing that you really do care. If I don't care, I moved on. It's not in my brain. It's not on my menu. It's not on my list to even show it any type of care. But you sitting here making videos to show, oh, this and that. Oh, yeah, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like that. If you didn't like it, why do you put it on display? If you really didn't want a relationship or a friendship or a person in your life, why did you go and make the video and act like you had to go and ramble off all of the things that you didn't like about that situation if you didn't care about that situation? Because deep down inside you cared about that situation. If you living so good, we don't have to hear you. We'll see you. And that's what a lot of false people don't get. You're living so false that your mask is falling right off your face. Because false don't stick. The mask can't even stick to your face. Everybody trying so bad to look strong, and they're really weak. Because we all in any relationship, friendship, or anything, we all got our own job to do within that relationship or a friendship. How can you go into a friendship and act like, oh, I shouldn't have to do nothing? But this is what people are acting like. I'm going into a whole relationship with a person, and I don't want to do nothing, but yet I want to be seen like I'm a strong person. If you ain't doing nothing, what is there to see that's strong? There's so many delusional people. Oh, I didn't want to do this and this. I don't want to do that. But ain't that the job description? You applied for a job when you didn't want to do the duties of the job. What you applied for? They don't like you make yourself look delusional. I went to America. I didn't want to take care of kids. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to go over here and drive him to this. I didn't want to drive her over here. I didn't like her. What did you go into this contract, this relationship for if you didn't want to do the duties? You went and told everybody that you this type of person when you was never that type of person. And now you want to go and complain about it when that was always the duties of the job. Makes no sense. That's why we in this disarray, because there's so many delusional people. I've applied for my job knowing the job descriptions. I read the job descriptions, and when I went in for the interview, guess what? He told me the same job descriptions that I read. So I knew what I was getting into. Same with a relationship. When you go on a date, that is an interview. When you interviewing that dude and he's telling you, I like it like this, I like it like that. When you interviewing that woman and she telling you, this is how I am. Pay close attention, because you gonna see some fake in that interview and you gonna see some real, just like any real interview. And when you pay attention to that, you start to see the things that you don't like. One about that job or one about that person. The whole interview, while you on the interview, you start to look. They showing you around the place. You start to see, boom, just like him. He's showing you around his life. I got this. I got 2 kids. I got this. I boom, bam, boom, bam. That's what's happening. So you have a chance to see, boom, do I really want this? The second date is showing, hey, we like you. We like you. We're interested. The job now showing you we're interested. The second date is an interest between both of you guys. So now you guys know that you're interested. So now you got to see if there's chemistry. Just like a job. Now you got to see if there's chemistry between you and the job to make you want to take it. Relationship, same thing. But people, after they get out of that, like you didn't know the job description. They act like they didn't know the relationship description. Got into the relationship, and now they like all these complaints, but didn't do their duties right themselves. Don't take the accountabilities of not being a good worker or a good friendship or a good lover. No accountability. Just, I had to get out that because of this. I had to get out of that. Well, you didn't do none of that stuff right, though. But yeah, it was making me like this. But you just glossed over the part I just said. You didn't do none of your duties right. So why did you expect reward? When false becomes the new real, they're looking for real rewards out of false behaviors. Like, how can you do that? I'm a lie, I'm a cheat, and I'm gonna do all of this, the whole relationship. But then I'm gonna complain as if I never did none of that stuff. You got exactly what you did. You got the results of what you did. But you wanted these results when you didn't do that. You want a marriage, you want love, you want them to be there all of the time, but you complained the whole relationship. You argued the whole relationship. You lied about this and that. And now you sitting back complaining about him, and he actually did his job. You complaining about her, and she actually did her job. When the false becomes the new real. This is what was happening to our world in disarray. Clearly delusional people out here. It's sick. And then they go after the situation. They want to look so real. And behind the scenes, they so hurt. Because they know the real. But they want to look it. That's all they want to do. But behind the scenes, they're going in delusion. They're going in depression because they know the real. Sitting on the couch knowing that you had something good, but you on the couch like, nope, I ain't going to call. Nope, I ain't going to go and apologize. No, I ain't going to do this. No, I ain't going to do that. Oh, girl, I had to get rid of him. All on the phone lying. I had to get rid of him. He was no good. He was this, that, that. And it was you. Whole time it was you. Whole time people see you can't even get a good person because God is not going to allow that. Now you in 32, 30 years old to 40 something years old. You in that stage, that area where it's done. You got to get the ball rolling. Or you ain't going to have no ball to roll. People think it's fake, like God is playing around with you. If you sit and be false, that's what you're going to win. So when you get to those ages where it's time to settle, that you ain't won nothing. Why you think they saying you need to find something young? Because once you get to those stages, those ages, it's it. It's it. False becomes the new real. People they think they telling themselves that they got all the time in the world and they don't. To become real people. They can be false all of this whole time that they want to be false. And then they get to a certain age and now they want to act like they were real when that whole page is showing falseness. They don't even take accountability for the false. Now you want God to step in and help you when this whole time he was saying at least take accountability for this stuff you're doing. You don't even take accountability for it. You gloss right past it, and then you get to this stage and act like you were good. But if you were good, you would have something to show for. We wouldn't even be seeing you and saying what's going down. We would already see you and see that you got everything together. Because once you live in the right way and you live in real and you ain't got to lie or nothing, God is already giving you the desires of your hearts. Your needs and wants and everything are met. When you're real, you will see that. But people are so false, they never see it, so they think it's not real. They're so false that they never get to a life of abundance. So they think it's not real. When you start to change your life, you will see it. But no one wants to change to see it. So then when they don't see it, they like, oh, that ain't even real, so I'll just keep living false. Because you ain't changed to see it. So you're not going to see it. How you going to want to get something that you ain't put in the effort to get? But you saying it's not real because you ain't seen it. How you supposed to see it? Put in the effort to see it and you will see it. False becomes the new real. People just blinded by their actions. Don't know what they doing. Just don't know what they doing, just doing it to do it. And then once they get to that stage in life where God is showing them, hey, this is what you want. Now they hurt. Now they hurt. Never took the time out to come back and even say, you know what, I'm sorry for my actions. I didn't mean to hurt you. Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to take accountability because they thought that falseness made them look strong. But in the end, how did that falseness make you look strong if you alone and you depressed? You in the middle of the room by yourself all alone. It didn't get you nowhere. But yet you got it together. So you showing strength because I don't need a person. I got this myself. I got this. I ain't got nothing myself. I can't say that. My Lord got me. I need him. I don't sit here and say stuff like that because I don't want to be lying. I'm not false like this world. I don't need no man. I don't need no woman. I don't need this. I got this myself. I didn't build my car. I didn't make my house. I didn't build the stoplights. I didn't build none of that. So evidently I need people. I can't go out there and lay ground by myself. You see there's about 10 workers on that street. When they laying down the street, you don't see one person. But this is what people, they got people thinking they doing stuff themselves because they go and get a degree. I got a degree. I got this myself. Did you build your house yourself? How'd you get that refrigerator inside your house? That's all I want to know. How did you get that refrigerator inside your house being so small? Because even though I'm bigger than you, I still needed help with that same type of fridge. Oh, I got this out the mud. I did it. You did? I could have sworn I seen Julio and all of him and his cousins come in here and move your furniture and stuff into your house. So when did you do that alone? Because I'm still waiting when you keep telling me you got your life by yourself. You don't need this. You don't need that. When I went to work, I didn't know how to do certain things. So I was happy that there was coworkers that was like, man, we got you. Don't even trip. Because if I was there alone, I would have been like, you see what I'm saying? But yet this world is teaching us, oh, you don't need nobody. Go get it out the mud. I've always needed God. And still do. So when people sitting here saying, I ain't need nobody, I don't need no, do you know that God is sending those people that you say you don't need? That's why they're not coming into your life, because you are blocking what God is actually sending you. Make that make sense. You are blocking the very blessings that God is sending you. But yet, I don't need this, I don't need that, I don't need that. What you think, God gonna come in and come down here by himself and just give you every? No, he sent these people for a reason. So when you see people that are trying to help you, take that. Nope, because false has become the new real. It's the new real. The false, being fake and acting like I got my life, being fake and acting like I don't want friendships, or I don't want a family, I don't want to be married, I don't want none of this stuff. But then you start going to weddings and you start going to your family's functions and stuff, and you start seeing people and they got their families, they got their kids running around, they got their man hugging and kissing on them, they got their, or calling them and saying, babe, I can't make it, but I'm at work, I'm thinking, put on a little FaceTime, let me see everybody, let me tell everybody hi. But you don't have that. You don't have that. You sitting there by you're lonesome, all alone by yourself. And this is what you, I got this. I got it. I got it. I'm getting my stuff out the mud. I don't care about nobody. I don't get the people. The falses become the new real. The sad, depressed people who really want something gotta look strong. They gotta look strong, and they think looking strong is pretending like they don't want nothing, pretending like they got it together, lying to themselves like, oh, we don't need to be together. We ain't this and we ain't that. And then once you leave them, actually leave them, stop messing with them. Don't talk to them no more. Now they sitting in the corner like, why did Ray Ray leave? You know why he left. But you want to ask yourself, why Ray Ray ain't here? Because you didn't want to get it together. You didn't want to clean up your mess. You didn't want to stop cheating and lying. Now cheating and lying is all you're left with. And that stuff don't grow nowhere. It just goes in a clean circle. But you got it because you get it out the mud. You get the damn, you got in the mud. Sad. False is becoming the new real. And this is what they preaching to society. We don't need each other. And black people are taking it even worse. We don't need each other. We don't need each other. Nope. But yet we need each other. We don't need each other, but yet we need each other. Because I can't move my house. I don't know how to fix my car. I don't know how to fix my stove. It's broke. I don't know how to fix my sink. But yet I don't need nobody. I only know how to be a nurse or a security guard. But yet I don't need nobody. But I go to Julio down the street to do my oil change every other week. But yet I don't need nobody. Ask me how to do a oil change. I wouldn't know. But I don't need nobody. This is our world. The false become the new fake the new real to look real. All we are is looking real. We look real. And we make it look so great looking real, but it's hollow inside. There's nothing in that look. When you see that mannequin, there's nothing inside of it. There's no soul, there's no heart, it's just a mannequin. You can knock on that mannequin. It's hollow. That's us today. No soul, no love, no care. False has become the new real. It's taking over people. Because I gotta be strong. I gotta look strong. I gotta go out here and I gotta go and I get it out the mud. I'm just like her. No, I'm just like him. I got this and don't have nothing. All it is a look and an act. That's what we do today. We want to look real. We want to look real. So that's my video, guys. But chosen ones, we know it. Because it's not a look for us. This is why they hate us. This is why they hate us. Because they was pulling on your skin. They was knocking on you to see if you was hollow. They was going like this to see if you really looking and see, because they see all of your moves were real moves. They was like, he really doing that? This is the chosen ones. When you go out there and you make that stuff happen, this is just false people looking at you. They like, how is he doing that? How is he telling the truth like that? He actually, when he told me, he actually went home. When he said he went to work today, actually went to work. He wasn't out cheating. When she said she had that, she had that. She had that. How are they doing that? This is what these false people are looking at the chosen ones and saying. How are they doing that? It's so surreal to them today because our world has become so false and fake. We used to have real people, but our world has become so false and fake. They don't know how you're doing it because they're looking for fake while trying to get real rewards. Real reward does not come from falseness. I'm sorry. So you guys, I love you all. Chosen ones, you know what you do. You know what you are to this earth. We need you guys. So continue to give the love, continue to do what you do, continue to interact and connect with those who need you, because we all need you in some type of way. And when you are connecting and reacting, or I mean connecting and doing your part with people, it's raising all of us. It's raising all of our vibration. It's helping us to get to where we need to. So all the chosen ones, I'm praying for you guys. Continue to keep up the good work. Continue to do and be who you are, a good person. Come on. That's all you got to do. And it's not hard. When you're chosen, it's not hard. So continue to be an example so you can show example so people can begin to be the example as well. So you can teach that. So because you don't even know, you're a teacher. Like chosen don't even know you're a teacher without even teaching. The way you carry yourself, the character you have, all of that stuff is teaching others. They're teaching others and you don't even know you're teaching them. So continue to keep it up. People, come to the channel. Like, comment, subscribe. Please like, comment, subscribe. Just interact with your boy. It raises the algorithm for YouTube. So continue to help your boy get to where we're trying to get to. We are trying to connect with all kind of people around the world. We're trying to make this thing go big. I love you guys. Continue to like, comment, subscribe. Your boy Big 7 is gone. Signing off.